This boy asked to take me on a date. And I don't know who he thought he was playing with. For when, if you don't have money, don't date. You feel me? Even if you feel like, oh, that girl doesn't have money, so that means I can go over here and half-ass with her. Right idea, wrong girl. Because now he's going to learn his lesson today. Because he probably felt that way or he probably didn't. But the thing is, I already told him I live on the north side of town. He wants to plan a date that's all the way on the southwest side of town, way out west down. And he didn't give me no gas money. Hello? I'm good. Kinda, but I have a question. Well, actually, no, I don't have a question. Never mind. Yeah, I'm on the way.
That's how you feel.
I'm 20 minutes away.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Bitch, I'm at home. I just woke up. This is not a representation of who I am. I literally just threw something on. I really want to go clean out my closet so I don't ever look like this. So even if I just throw something on, I still look, you know, like myself. Okay, don't judge me. I do need to go scrub my lips. I haven't been scrubbing them at all, and I haven't been drinking no water, or I wasn't drinking no water, so that's why it looks like that. Don't judge me, please. See my blinker on, you see me trying to get over, like, not gonna start the bullshit with y'all today. Like, no, you can't get ID, move. You know, they're like, who are you? You know, let's keep it pushing. Like, do not crash. Today, not the day y'all want to crash out, and it might be. Go find somebody else, though. Because to really be upset that you're on the road and somebody got in front of you is insane behavior. Like, if you really can't hold your head that motherfucking bad, they don't need to be on the road. You feel me? And who gonna do something about it? It's so many gangsters walking around here, yet so many people walking around unchecked. How does that work? Unless I'm confused, and I know I'm not, because I need to be more confident. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm not crazy. Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
I have Katie on the phone, and so we have to have a conversation with you. Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, Kara, it's Katie. So over the last few days, I've gotten quite a big amount of complaints, right, in regards to your ethics in the store, the way that you have interacted with the leaders that do try to help you, which is my assistant managers, and also customers that have complained about you just kind of leaving them hanging and deciding, you want to take who you want to take and you want to help who you want to help, which obviously causes bad morale in my location, right?
Miss Katie, well, the whole me taking who I want to take, that is a lie. I don't do that. I literally go in order. So if they're not in order and they haven't been checked in, I just can't take them. I've also...
No, what I mean by that is you can't just decide halfway through your transaction that you don't want to help a customer. That's not how we operate here.
I have not ever done that.
Okay, and that's happened. Okay. I've talked with everybody on the team. I've did a whole investigation over the last few days. I've talked to everybody one-on-one. So what's going to happen here is that you are within your 90 days, okay, and we are an at-will employer. So we're going to go ahead and separate your employment, all right? This isn't a good fit for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And from what I know, you don't have a key, correct?
No.
Okay. So your pay will go in as noted. We also added pay for the 1 day of training, I guess, that you weren't able to clock in or whatnot, but that will also be added to your final check, and you'll get your final check on our following payday.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ain't God good. If you go back and look at my video, when I first started, like, if you go look at the beginning of this video, and how I look versus how I look now, and how I was just looking in the car, I'm talking about that ain't nothing but 2.5, 3 weeks around them. She's so right. This is not no good fit for me. So first of all, I'm finna break this conversation down for you because I don't play at all. They love to act like they don't play, girl. They be in there playing so bad. Right there. I done told them over and over and over, my name is Kiara. My name's not Kiara. And then you see how she tried to do it real quick, like, and then she's talking real fast because she wasn't trying to let me get up in there.
For the last few days, I've gotten
ethics in the store. That's the main thing I've been talking about when it comes to them, is they ethics. So now she's trying to turn that back on me, like, no, your ethics. You're not talking about me.
The way that
lying.
you have interact with the leaders that you try to help you, which is my Instagram.
Now she probably not gonna lie, she received complaints, but she and because she know I ain't wrong. And I wasn't. They're up in there a mess. They be up in there a mess. One day they on, one day they off. One boy, I was shadowing him. He didn't expect me to catch on to what he was doing. He was doing bad business. So no, I'm not going to want to be over there by him. Because guess what? If it ever come a day, guess who's going to have to testify? Me. Don't put me in that.
Customers that have complained about you.
Now she really lying to some customers. First of all, the customers complain about everybody. I just got a good review yesterday. Then what she said the customers complain about.
You want to take who you want to take and you want to help who you want to help.
A lie.
With your transaction that you don't want to help a customer.
Not ever. Not once have I ever done that. Ever.
Right here.
I have not ever done that.
Okay, and that's happened. Okay.
Okay, because there's nothing to say. Nobody's lying. When have I ever done that? Like, oh, I don't want to help a and no, actually what she's talking about is yesterday. What she thinks she's trying to talk about. That's not what happened. Let me tell you what happened. A girl that I'm gonna show you in the reviews, she was upset because we were a diamond member came in. I didn't know he was a diamond member. And we have tiers. We have there was tiers. There was silver, gold, something, diamond, or platinum diamond, right? Platinum and diamond are people who, first of all, have been there for years. Those are our top money earners. Why the fuck would y'all let one of them come and talk to a new person? So I did not know who he was, but when he came through the door, he looked like he had money. So I jumped up. I'm like, hello, how are you? You know what I'm saying? So I jumped up, and the little girl that you see with the red hair, she jumped up too. But she saw me get up. I looked at her because I'm like, what we doing? You feel me? She didn't want to take the customer, so she sat down. So I continued on. I put his information in, found out he a diamond member. I'm like, ooh, okay. Yeah, maybe I do need to go ahead and let her take this one. You feel me? So I let her know, I'm like, oh yeah, he's a diamond member. Mind you, she's talking about in the middle of a transaction. There was no transaction. He did no transaction in the world. He had a question about something going on his profile because his payment was messed up. So he's a diamond member that came in there with a problem about him not being able to use his services because something in the system was messed up. Why the fuck would I help him? What was wrong with the payment as in he paid for something and they were saying on the back end they didn't get their payment, but he has proof that it's coming out of his account. So that means that there was 2 accounts made with 2 different email addresses, and somehow, some way, both were getting paid for. The services that he's paying for, the services that he paid for, he was not about to be able to utilize. Why isn't nobody moving like this? Trying to hurry up and figure out what this man wants. No, they were trying to embarrass me and they were trying to play, and in doing so, they used the customer and put them in the mix. So that had nothing to do with me. I'm new. I don't know how to do anything he wants to do. He's been here for 16 years. When he come in here, people need to be on their toes, running and moving. She should have mushed me out the way. You feel me? So that's what happened. And I told her, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to help him. Like, he's a diamond member. He's been here for 16 years, girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, nope, I tried to get him in. When I tried to get him, you stood up too. So I was like, okay, I'll help him, but it's like, I need help. So we're sitting there helping this man, trying to figure out what's going on and how it's happening. The manager starts playing with the man. And when they start playing with customers, I move out the way. I walk away. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I see the games that they're playing, but you're not finna frustrate me too. Because me personally, I'm gonna just tell on y'all, not everybody gonna be mad, right? The man's sitting there asking her, what emails on the account? She's like, I can't see anything on this end. I'm looking at the emails. So I'm like, you know, so now basically we're sitting here disrespecting this, or basically we're sitting here playing with this man in his face. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, so you not gonna help him? So I kind of scooted away from her because when they start doing weird shit, I get out the way. I get out the picture. Can't help no more. I can't testify no more. I'm out the situation right there. I had nothing else to do with it. Period. Point blank. I really don't care how nobody feels about it. People be mad about that because they be like, oh, you're playing with... I'm not playing with you. I'm literally not playing with you. I literally have saved myself now and then. So I moved out the way. When they be stealing from the customers or when they be giving them misinformation and not telling them everything or just putting whatever they want to put on their account, I move out the way. That's when I took a step back. I don't know. I didn't know what to do at that point. I didn't know what we were doing. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure what was going on at that point. I know what it looked like, but I don't know what's going on. And they have done that before. They try to, like, one time I was selling an iPad to somebody. They tried to hurry up and do it real fast so I couldn't know what was going on. And they gave this man insurance when he clearly said he didn't want insurance because they get commission off of that. Then they tried to drag me in it like, oh, you're going to get some money too. I don't want it. I'm good. He said he don't want insurance. So now when he gets his bill and it's about $20 higher, he's looking like, why is it $20 higher? Then that's when they try to like manipulate them and give them this, oh, and wouldn't and try to talk them out their mind. I'm not going to do that with them. So, because that's not selling stuff. You don't have to do that. People come in there willing to spend money. They just want to know what they're spending their money on and let them decide. Like, you don't sit there and play with nobody's money like that. And that's why they look a mess. One of the girls, they look a mess. So yeah, when she started playing with this man, talking about something, she can't see anything and she can't see the email addresses. And then we're sitting here looking at the email addresses. Yeah, I took a step back because I'm not gonna play with him. And he was a white man with an American flag on. No, ma'am. So maybe that's what she's talking about, but call it what you want, frame it how you want. I really wouldn't give a fuck. At this point, that just lets me know that they was looking for anything. And if that's what they want to use, don't care. Let's keep going. You see how fast she talking? She want me to try, no, oh, I know. And she want to, oh, no, I said, whoa, like, not going to get the chance. Next.
Oh, okay. You don't have a key, correct?
No. So she kept trying to go because when she didn't get the response she wanted, she's like, okay. She told me something, oh, so you ain't got a key, correct? Because she knew that I felt some type of way about not having a key. Let me tell you why. One of the days, one of the boys tried to lock me in the store. First of all, he had passed by me and tapped my ass, so I tapped his, right? So then he tried to antagonize me and I completely ignored him. Forgot about the situation, I forgot it even happened. So I was trying to get out the store one day and I was like, hey, can you open the door? He was like, you know, I said something to you the other day and you didn't say anything back to me. So how do you expect me to be able to say something back to you when you say something to me? I'm like, what? Mind you, he has to talk to me and go back and forth with me right now to even do that. So I was like, first of all, that's petty. Secondly, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, I probably didn't hear you, right? So he felt like I was playing with him because he was like, you in fact did hear me, but it's like, I didn't even remember. I didn't even know what he was talking about. It took me a minute to remember. I was like, oh, that's what he's mad about. Nobody can play with him. So he locked me in there and he would not let me out. The front door was already locked and they had the gate down. And the only way out was through the back. They usually have a key in the door, but this specific day they didn't. It's nighttime outside. So he tried to use the excuse, oh, I had devices in my hand. Put the devices down and then come let me out the door. You feel me? Or be like, oh, okay, I'll help you in a minute. But sitting there talking about somebody said something to you and you didn't say nothing. I'm not playing with you. Please let me out this door. So this guy, Alex, they literally all ganged up on him and made him tweak out. First, they took away his spot. He was an assistant manager and they got him demoted first. And then he eventually got fired. Start there. Boom. That's me. So then this one says, stay away. They do this a lot. They be trying to kick people off. They literally fought the customers. Like my second week there, every single day of the week, they literally fist fought or right there got to fist fighting with a customer. I cannot make this shit up. Boom. No on the service. They got mad at me. They was like, you don't got to tell them all that. People just don't like to be lied to. If you just tell them after a year it'll be $40, they will fuck with it. That's all they want to know. Here, they literally, this is the day they almost fought too. This was the week where it was just like, oh, that was only a week ago. God dang. So, yep. And this is the girl. Look at her. He think that shit funny. Like, he be trying to, like, put on the show. He a clown. And then him. I had just barely started working there and I was basically better than everybody. If I had stayed there, I would have been the top earner, which is why I think they were upset because they kept trying to say, oh, you're not going to do this. You're not going to be able to do this. They kept trying to critique my work, but I'm outselling y'all. So they got mad because they were like, you're taking too much time with the customers. I take too much time with the customers, but I still outsell y'all. You know what I'm saying? They don't provide customer service. If they can't make a buck off of somebody, they don't want to do service with them. And they don't want to like have any type of interaction with them. And they do all that and still don't make that much money. And I was still outselling them after everything that they was talking about. So I really feel like that's what the problem was. Because they have terrible customer service. Insane.